Breaking news, and the US has reached a framework deal over Greenland with European leaders, although we're still waiting some of that specific detail. Joining us live now from Greenland is CNN's international diplomatic editor, Nick Robertson. Nick, so let's get back to this framework deal with the US. I mean, we've all sort of picked through the Truth Social post. I mean, he's just spoken about it a few moments ago as well, but do you know any more about what it means for NATO, what it means for the US, Greenland, Denmark?
I think what it means in the immediate term is that the immediate threat of a military action by the United States here has gone away. Some of the pressure has been lifted on the question of sovereignty, the United States and President Trump wanting to take control of Greenland. Only a few hours ago, he said he wanted it. Now he's framing it in terms of a long-term and infinite long deal, which is something the United States has had with Greenland and Denmark since 1951. That's the way he's framing it now. I think it certainly seems to fit in with what we were hearing from the Secretary General of NATO, Mark Rutte, over the last few days. It certainly fits in with what we're hearing from the Danish Prime Minister, the Danish Foreign Minister, that there was an effort among NATO allies and partners to explain to the United States that they could collectively, as NATO, step up security around Greenland and in the Arctic. Remembering the Arctic region stretches way over more than 1,000 miles from Greenland to the coast of Russia. It is that coast of Russia where these Arctic circle is sort of thawing, if you will, where the Russia its nuclear-powered submarines into the Atlantic, off towards the United States and other places. That's more than 1,000 miles away. But the common ground between the United States and NATO does seem to be now recognized by President Trump, that the Arctic is big, that NATO can help and step up and provide security there, something President Trump, until this afternoon, was doubting. So it appears to be an about-face for him, but I think most people would understand that his strength of language when he was in Davos, criticizing European leaders and others, perhaps part of his negotiating style, perhaps this plan was on the cards for a while.
Well, I mean, does it not point to a classic Trumpian negotiating tactic, Nick, where he comes in hot, says a bunch of stuff that he doesn't really mean, but then ends up with what he wants anyway because, you know, he spooks the people he's talking to?
We're not sure that he's getting what he wants. He does spook the people he's talking to, but the people he really spooked that actually he cares about are the financial markets. And it was when President Trump said that he wasn't going to use military force to take Greenland that the markets began to sort of step back a bit. When he said that he wasn't going to use tariffs against Europe, then that's another way in which the markets can be settled. And we saw that with President Trump when he dealt with China and sort of ramped up that massive sort of litany of tariffs escalating and escalating. The markets got spooked. He appeared to get spooked. He backed down. Are we in that territory now? Unclear. The markets seem to be sort of resting easier today.
Okay. Good to see you as always, Nick. Appreciate it.